Hi, it's Lee and I'm back. Welcome to Lee's Comic Art Channel, and today in my last video I promised you something a little bit different. So what I've done is I'm going to focus on getting rid of some of my collection because I don't want to bring it into the house after the fires because it's too much work. So I'm going to go over a little bit what I got here. And if you see anything that you're interested in, reach out to me. I can give you more information about it. I'm not going to go over everything that's here, but you can see all the titles that are right there on the spines of the books. So if you see something that interests you, just reach out to me and make a request. Okay? So because I normally do my comic art channel, what I'm going to focus on first is this stack here. It's all comic related stuff. Okay. Not necessarily the top one. I have a Bond on Bond book. That's pretty cool because it's actually signed by Roger Moore. Okay, so an item like that, I had that on my eBay, but that would be like a $300 item. Okay, similar, all these items I've gotten from either signings that I've been to in person or ones that are at bookstores where I actually I purchased a book to them. I've got a Queen in 3D signed by Brian May here. Nice big signature in there. I did that in person. Usually all the books are accompanied with a receipt that has a date of the signing on there. I have some Kevin Smith items here. I've got his Green Hornet, then the Guardian Devil book that also Jimmy Palmiotti did a sketch of Daredevil in there. Kevin signed at the bottom. I've got a larger Kevin Smith book over here. It's called Secret Stash, and essentially it's for those big Kevin Smith fans. It's pretty much like a history of Kevin Smith, his films and such. I've got a few books in here. This one's real nice. The Shadow by Denny O'Neil. Mike Kaluta and Russ Heath, and I believe, let's see, yeah, I've got it signed by all of them here. A little sketch by Mike Kaluta, a little head sketch in there. Something like that, it's a little rare. I'm looking for $200 on that. A few other items I have in here. Greatest Superman stories ever told. Greatest Batman stories ever told. I have these signed by a variety of artists and writers next to the stories that they did in there. And this is a collection I started in probably like the mid to late 90s. So for like 20, 25 years, I was getting signatures in here. I think I might even have a list telling me how many I have in there. I do. So yeah, it's signed by Anthony Tollin and Adrian Roy, the colorists for this book, but then also Kurt Swan, Murphy Anderson, Julius Schwartz, John Magdonovet, Marty Pascal, Jerry Ordway, Jose Delbo, Dan Jurgens, Elliot Magan. Very similar as far as the Batman's Greatest Stories also. And I've got some slipcase books here. World's Greatest Superheroes, signed by Paul Dini. I got a slipcase Marvel Comics 75 years of cover art in there, signed by a half a dozen or so Marvel Comics artists. I've got a couple of Vanguard books here, slipcase Neil Adams Monsters and the Art of Neil Adams. This one's signed twice by Neil. I got this Absolute Watchmen signed by Dave Gibbons, slipcase edition. It's Kirby King of Comics. It's actually signed by Mark Avanier, Joe Simon, and also, oh geez, I'm forgetting his name now, but one of the Kirby's inkers from the Commandy series. Mike, can't remember his last name. Devazan by Yoshikata Amano. This has actually got a head sketch in there too. I've got a first edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein as illustrated by Bertie Wrightson from 1984. Nice hardcover. So this is the one they've reprinted a few times. Excuse my dog. I've got a few other books over here. The Star Wars Rogue One Force Awakens and Last Jedi. These are concept books that are signed by a few of the concept artists each, sometimes with little sketches in there. They're going to run $150 each. I got The Devil's Rose by Brahm. He's got a little sketch in there. I have it on my eBay, but discount that to $150 also. I've got some DVDs and Blu-rays here. In some cases, they're signed by some of the actors, like Assault on Precinct 13 and Planet of the Apes, signed by my good friend Austin Stoker, who I used to do signings with. Rest in peace, Austin. I have Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, signed by one of the actors from there. I've got an edition of Fight Club, signed by Chuck in here. I've got a March. This is a illustrated, essentially a graphic novel, and I've got it signed by John Lewis. That's pretty great. And a few other Blu-rays and DVDs. I've got a lot of rock and roll autobiographies here. I Am Brian Wilson, Debbie Harry, Billy Idol, The Making of Kiss, signed by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Meatloaf, another Paul Stanley book. Bobby Krieger from The Doors. Graham Nash. Steve Jones from Sex Pistols. Flea, Acid for the Children, Joan Baez signed. A Def Leppard signed Twice book. And then a bunch of actors and such. Over on the side here, Alan Alda. Some of this is political stuff. Colin Powell signed the biography. Jimmy Carter, Full Life. And some baseball stuff down here. Buzz Aldrin signed books. Mission to Mars, Reaching for the Moon also. So a lot of different stuff here. And I just wanted to, just do this short video to point a few things out. If there's anything that anybody's interested here, please just leave me a comment and let me know, and then I'll get back to you as far as pricing. So I just want to keep this nice and short today and kind of do this something a little different. Just see if there's any interest, okay? Take care and thank you for watching.